You may be here because you've been attacked in your roles. I wouldn't be surprised you've been attacked. Crime figures are on the increase for attacks on people at the moment by about 10%. So I wouldn't be surprised you've been attacked. That's the main reason why you're here today. When your roles are risk assessed, there is a threat of you being attacked. I'm a personal safety trainer and I want to help you become a little bit safer. So, okay, we've only got a few hours together. If it had my way, I'd give you a week's training, but anyway. I'm going to do a quick exercise, very powerful exercise, very important exercise. What I'd like you to do is 4 different handshakes to 4 different people in the room. Handshake number 1 is the handshake of disinterest. I'd like you to imagine for a moment there's been a knock at the door, and because you're polite, you put your hand forward, and now you've noticed that other person is a double glazing salesperson. So you're going to send a non-verbal message to say, hey, I'm disinterested in what you're selling. So you're going to be polite. Polite's an acronym we're going to be using later. The second handshake is the handshake of suspicion. So what might that look like? You think that person may be after your role. Maybe they're after checking who you've been texting. Maybe they're even after your partner. So it's the handshake of suspicion. That's all that. Third handshake is the job interview. It's the perfect job. It's the job you've always wanted. You're going to go in there and say, hey, this is for me. You've been up all night practicing. It's got the right attention attached to it. It's at the right angle. It's the assertive handshake. And the fourth is, let's say, being on Friends Reunited at the weekend, or Facebook now, and you're going to meet up with a long-lost school friend. So 4 different handshakes. Can you remember them? Handshake number 1, handshake of disinterest. Thank you very much. Number 2, suspicion. People always get that one. Isn't that interesting? Number 3, job interview. Number 4, friendship. Okay, so this is the bit where you get up, meet and greet, go and speak to 4 different people in the different room, in the same room, sorry, with 4 different handshakes. Off you go. Okay, guys, thank you for that. So why do you think we did that exercise? To relax you, that's one of the reasons. Sorry? Thank you very much. To make you aware of body language. How long does it take for somebody to make their minds up about you when you first meet them? Seconds. Why do you do that? Thank you very much. It's about protection. It's totally about protection. What's the definition of a successful species? One that reproduces and the one that survives. You make your minds up when you meet people for the first time very, very quickly to help you survive. And it's based a lot on how congruent somebody is. So if they're saying something with their words and their tone and their body language, then you tend to trust them more. But if the words are saying one thing, but the body language is saying something else, so maybe you're meeting and greeting somebody, but you're looking at your computer, what you're saying is, I'd actually rather spend time with my computer than the person that you're dealing with. What are your legs designed for? Running? Could you always run? Your legs are designed to take you to where you want to go. If I want to talk to you, my feet are pointing towards you. If I want to be working with my computer, my feet are pointing towards my computer. And by the way, ladies, the guy whose foot's pointing towards you is the guy that's wanting to spend time with you. Think about it. Your feet are designed to take you to where you want to go. When you need to get off, you say, I need to get off, don't you? And your feet are pointing to where you want to go. I know 2 doctors, I won't name them. One doctor, he comes out to me and meets and greets me. How do I already feel? I feel special. Sigmund Freud said everyone wants to feel special. He then walks with me. What speed does he walk at? My speed, thank you very much. What speed does he sit down at? My speed. He doesn't say, come on Darren, I've only got 7 minutes. He walks at my speed. He's already got rapport with me. I know another doctor, I won't tell you where he is, and what he does, he sits at his computer, pointing his feet towards his computer and calls me in. He asks the same question, but he doesn't get the same response because he doesn't have rapport with me. Does that make sense? So it's all about being congruent with your message. Does anyone know where the handshake came from? Imagine this is a dagger. Imagine I'm a Greco-Roman soldier. Okay, Greco-Roman soldiers used to carry daggers up their sleeves. So just borrow you a second. Just stand up a second. So the original handshake, Hannah, the original handshake was like this. I'd be shaking Hannah's forearm, thank you, Hannah, to check to see if she was carrying a weapon or not. So if you're using your hands like this, which will help you de-escalate, by the way. You're saying non-verbally, I don't carry a weapon, I come in peace. So you're demonstrating with your body language as well that you're trying to resolve conflict. So I recommend you use your hands a lot. Hands are very, very important for dealing with conflict. Probably the most important thing that I could tell you about dealing with conflict is using your hands and using open gestures. Take a seat, let's see what we can do to sort this out. But I've also got this hand here. This is really important. If I can't touch you, guess what? You can't touch me. I know where everybody in this room is by using my hands. I'm not guessing where you are, I know where you are by using my hands. So I can't touch Hannah, I know she can't touch me. I know her legs are there, but her legs are pointing over there. She's strong in the direction of her legs. So if I'm at this angle here, she's strong over there, but she's not. I'm strongest towards Hannah, Hannah's weak towards me. Does that make sense? Because Hannah's pointing there and I'm pointing there. So it's really important to understand how you use your hands and where your legs are pointing. So it's a Greco-Roman thing, but obviously over years it's been shortened and shortened, and now through business we tend to use just the handshakes. Just a metaphor for how you communicate when you first meet somebody.